guys, I'm back today with another video, but before I get started on all the details, please make sure to hit the subscribe button down below if you're not subscribed to my channel already, and if you are subscribed to my channel, please make sure to turn those notifications on so you don't miss out on any of my videos. Now today's unit is going to be brought to you by the company Klaiyi hair. Of course, I'm going to make sure to leave all the details down below. The box is backwards. Let me turn it this way. All right, this is what it looks like. Let's go ahead and take this bag, the box out of the bag. Get it together, Sherelle, get it together. But yes, this is what your box looks like. I love this color. I really, really do. But let's go ahead and open it up. Your unit comes in this bag, and then of course you get this drawstring bag. You get this little pick, and you also get an edge band, and you get an HD wig cap. I'm gonna put all that back except for this edge band in the pick because this is some curly hair. Some curly hair. We're gonna put that to the side. They're 7x5 finger coil ends wig. This one is in the length 20 inches. Now this is the upgraded no slip cap. So I'm gonna make sure to show you guys what that looks like. See the spiral at the ends, especially on the sides. I don't know whatever happens back here in this area, but you guys know that I'm gonna get this together. What your 7x5 parting space area looks like. There is no combs on the side, and then in the back area you do get a comb right here. You don't get an adjustable strap, but you do get your drawstring. This strap is going to help with preventing your lace lifting. It's going to have a more snug effect. Also, this cap is stretchy for all head sizes. It does come with your pre-bleach knots, also your pre-plucked hairline, and they also pre-cut your lace. Now against my hand, it doesn't look bad, but we're gonna see because I'm not sure. Sometimes I'll tint the lace, sometimes I won't. It just really depends on how I feel. But yeah, we're gonna go ahead and tighten up that Invisi strap, and then I am going to place this on my head to see how it's going to. This is what it is looking like on so far. It's really nice. Okay, I love the way that this is looking. It is on my head. It is not moving. It's snug. I went ahead and tightened up that strap in the back just to kind of have some extra security, so everything could kind of be laid down really good and flat, and then I just tucked it underneath. But this band is very secure. I actually like that band because one, it's thinner, but it also holds a little bit better. So as far as the lace goes, it is a little bit light, but I feel like once I add my adhesive, I think that it's going to blend in well. And I can always go around the very front and just kind of add a little bit of my bronzer. That's going to help everything come into play. But this is the parting space area. You can see my cap right there, but I'll put some powder when everything is all said and done. But this unit, you know, I feel like it really doesn't need too much said about it. This is what it looks like on the side. So you can add a bobby pin right here just to kind of make sure that it doesn't move. But for the most part, I think that it is good. Like I said, this is fitted well to my head. A little bit of room back here in the cap, but nothing too dramatic because it does fit me very well. But I'm gonna go ahead and get started. Like you see, the front of this is already coil, but we definitely got to get this together back here. We got to. And then the length, like I said, is 20 inches. It does feel a little bit shorter. Okay, once you stretch it down, that's what it's giving. But right now, this is what it is looking like. So let's play around with this. This is definitely one I feel like once you get this together, like, it's gonna be super cute. So let me go ahead and get this together. Of course, I'll be back to show you guys the final looks and also to tell you guys my final thoughts when it comes to this unit. style is just so cute. I just love how fun and playful this half up, half down style looks. And this was very easy for me to install. So I used my olive oil lace wig grip spray. I just sprayed the very front of the hairline. And y'all, look how good the hairline looks. It looks so good. They did a good job with plucking it out. I didn't have to go in and do any extra plucking. There's no powder in the front of the hairline. It blended in well to my skin. Now when I turn to the side a little bit, you can see a little bit of lace. But mind your business, okay? I can always put a little bit of powder right there, but I didn't feel like I needed to go in with any type of tint spray. It just looks so good. Now I did put powder into the middle part to kind of camouflage my wig cap underneath, but everything just looks very good. I also added a little bit of mousse to the front of the hairline, and then I put my elastic band on, and I like to add mousse sometimes just to kind of give it that extra melt factor. And then I moved on to finger coiling some parts of the wig. You can see when I unboxed this unit, it was finger coiled more towards the front, but that little back area, I had to go in and finger coil that myself. It didn't take me long because it wasn't a lot. I just went in with my olive oil mousse, and I also took a few pieces out the front and I recoiled those, the areas that looked a little bit frizzy from me kind of messing with the hair. And then I just diffused it down. Didn't take me long because it already came pre-styled, so those were the only areas that I had to focus on. I also did not pick apart the finger coils too much. I fluffed up the hair. I tried to go in with a little pick that they sent, but I just find using my hands a little bit better for me because I felt like I was just kind of messing it up all up in the front area. I also went in with a little bit of my Sleek and Shine serum, and I just kind of scrunched everything together, and voila, this is what it looks like. Middle part was super cute. I loved how it looked. Of course, you can make it bigger if you want to. I chose to not make it so big because I like it to kind of get bigger over time. And then I decided to do a half up, half down. Now, I did have to add some mousse to the very front pieces right here because they did get a little bit frizzy with me moving it around. And I didn't finger coil these. I just kind of combed it out with my fingers, and it just dried this way. And then I pulled out a little bit of hair right here on the side just to kind of camouflage that band right here, but it's very flat and thin. So this is my edges right here. It just sits perfectly to where it doesn't look ridiculous. And then of course you can move your ponytail and just kind of camouflage it a little bit more if you don't want it to show. But it's not super bulky, so that's something that you don't have to worry about. It sits perfectly by my ear. Ear is leaning a little bit. I could adjust that band, but in the meantime, in between time, this is very comfortable on my head. I'm still showing my middle part, but if you wanted to kind of close it up, you could just hot comb everything back. And then my curls are still intact. The finger coils look really good in the ponytail. I turned around so you guys can still see how nice and fluid it looks. No tracks are showing or anything. This unit is very lightweight. Very lightweight. I actually really like this length on this unit. Of course, you guys see me stretch it out. I'm only 5'2", so this is where it's going to hit you. It took me no time to style. It took me no time to finger coil those few little pieces. This is just a really cute, lightweight, fun unit, and you just can't go wrong with it. The band fits comfortably. I didn't get a lot of shedding during the styling process, but keep in mind, this is straight out the box, okay? I'm sure once I wash this, I might run into a little bit and then snags. Come on now, it's curly hair. It's bound to happen. You're not gonna run away from it. It's still going to require some maintenance. But can you put this on straight out the box? You absolutely can. Are you gonna have to do a little bit of tweaking? Yes. But is it pretty much ready for you to wear? Yes. So I don't think you can go wrong with this. I don't have anything negative to say about this unit. I wish the back was finger coil, but like I said, it was very easy for me to still do, and a beginner can definitely do it. So let me know what you guys think about this unit. I think that this is couch approved for the holidays, or if you have somewhere to go. I think that this one would be cute. If you are interested in this one, I am going to make sure to leave all the links down below in the description area. Do not forget to subscribe to my channel once again, turn those notifications on, share and like this video, and I'll see you guys next time. Bye guys.